Good morning, people. Excuse me. Welcome to the Easy Stream. We hang out in this fish room and we get everything done all the time, and it's easy. You guys see this video jumping around? I see it. It's going on here. I'm not sure why. Huh? Gotten any better? Got this.
Bruiser CB said yes on my phone and TV.
Sure. What the? Oh, it must be.
That's lovely, that is.
Yeah, it is. You love it.
JMac1 said good morning, weirdos.
Good morning, JMac1. Weirdo. I don't know if that's any better or not. But anyway, here's my my geophagus. He's been in this quarantine tank for a couple of weeks now. Realize there's no air moving in there. Any of these here. What's going on with that? Why do I have no air in any of these? Stop working? Pumping? Alright, hang on. Have a situation. Why is no air coming out of my pump working? Like none of my tanks have air at all. What is going on? Alright. Problem. Let me. We have like a. I don't know what's happening. Air. Wait, that started the air moving in that way. How long this has been going on? Alright. Air started flowing in this tank.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti said, did your air pump quit?
No, it's working. At least I feel it. And air started pumping. Alright. All these tanks run on the same system. So far, the only thing that I see now that I messed around with stuff is that one. None of these other ones do. So, figure out what's going on.
Whips World said, hiya, beautiful people.
What's up,
Let's
Whip?
get tanked.
Good morning. Thinking maybe happened over. I gotta take my headset off so I can get behind something.
Winderlicker 32 said, good morning, Mr. Manifesto. All bells and whistles working here.
Well, thank you. Oh. Now we just gotta figure out why I'm not getting air. Thanks. Oh, let me see.
Select Pet said, good morning, all you fishy
morning.
folks. Peplin Creek Aquatics said, Jason, good morning.
Good morning, sir. There's no. No, there is just minimal. Very minimal. So we have a leak somewhere and a line popped open. Sure.
Bruiser CB said Alexa turn the party lights on.
Yeah.
LOL.
Alright, that seems to be okay. Like the end popped off of something. Here where this ends. The other option, I bet you, is a cat probably chewed the line.
Whip's World said Ed says hi too.
Good
We're
morning,
off
Ed.
to the Chattanooga Aquarium with Nancy B and Killer Kitty
Oh,
await.
that's awesome. Sweet. Well, good morning, Killer Kitty, Ed, Whip. Hope you have fun. Hang on a second, I gotta blow my nose. I'm still like really perplexed why this is not working. So maybe I gotta clean the air pump. Did have a spare filter pad for it. Hang on.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said Whip. Did you give ED that big sloppy kiss for me?
Edie. Question is, why aren't we getting or enough to? Hold on. Down here. Problems.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti said, how long has this been going on?
Good question. Hang on, I gotta take this headset off because I can't hear any air with this on. So I'll be right back.
Window Licker Far 32 said, I think there has been a dirty kitty going on.
All right. All right. I turned that. I'm starting to get some air. That tank. Starting to barely chew. So I'm guessing we got. I shut this one valve off because I can see that the cat had chewed the airline here. Guessing there's probably some other. Just don't know where. There's probably too many holes, too many leaks. Oh my god. All right. Oh, let me get off the. Air pumping in that one. Nothing over there. Over here. Might have to replace it. We might just be replacing airlines all day today. Thanks, Lily. Hmm. Look for this. Oh, guys. This is not going to be fun. Alright, let's see. Alright, just so you can see what I'm seeing. Find this mess. Here's my air pump. Right? Feel it humming. Running. Comes down here and then it tees, right? Find on my laundry basket here. Stuff. Tees here. That tee comes out there. It goes around the back to about the middle of that 33 long is where it ends. And then there's lines that go down, drop off to tanks up top. The other half of that tee goes up through the ceiling, down through here, and pops out behind this tank. Then there's a bunch of airdrops that actually continues through the wall and pops out behind here too. So, got to figure this out. I need air to be moved. Thanks.
Andy Carson, 39, said, see, it's all easy.
Yeah, always easy, right? Every single time. Oh, right, so I'm not even sure how to begin to handle this. Guess I gotta close off each valve. How that goes. Take like a minute. Right. Try and get behind here. Ooh. There we go.
Victor Coco K30 said, hi there, depths unknown. Are you staying warm?
I'm trying, buddy. And good morning. Where's this one go? Oh, this one goes nowhere. Probably just disconnect that one and pull this line off. This one will turn. Okay.
Greg Uppy Guy said that's what happens when you don't stream for a month.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Alishanas 9 through 80 said better call Gemco.
I don't think it's the pump. I think I have a problem with a cat who likes to chew holes in airlines, and I think what happened is I have too many holes in airlines. Too many leaks. All right. Did those two that improve anything? First of all, one of these was connected. Not yet. Hmm. All right, I guess we.
Bootscats said, I think that lemonade is expired.
What lemonade? What lemonade are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. No air in here. Wonder how long these guys have been going without air. Starting to cook. Well, I guess keep going.
Bootscats said the big jar.
Oh, yeah.
Greg Guppy Guy said, looks
Don't
like
want that.
antifreeze in that jar.
You don't want any part of that. Turn this valve off. I'm going to 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 wonder if any of that worked. Obviously, I won't be seeing much in these tanks over here.
Andy Carson, 39, said, is antifreeze actually expired lemonade?
It might be. All right, I'm starting to get air back in these other tanks over here. This side. Starting to come out of there. Coming out of these guys. There's the culprit right there. Better run, little Lily. Alright, we're starting to get air out of this one. Cool, cool. Alright, yeah, we're definitely getting
Bionic
there.
Bigfoot Foddy said, let's find the air leaks.
Alright. Well, whatever I did just caused air to start
Foxy's
coming
Fishes
out.
said, hi Jason.
Good
Could be
morning.
chewed airline, clogged valves, or clogged pump filters. When was last pump service? And a Carson 39 said Lily needs more twist ties.
Yeah, Lily needs to find a better hobby. It's, I'm guarantee you it's, well, considering it closed off some of those valves, I guarantee it's punctured airlines. So, a little bit of stopped everywhere. That's weird. Pump stopped. Wonder if it overheated.
Greg Guppy Guy said maybe you should quit cleaning airline with catnip.
Ain't wrong. Oh. Pump did stop working. Sorry. Might have tripped the breaker.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti said put hot stuff on airlines. Alishana's Night Andrew 80 said soapy water is a good leak detector. Avoid getting it in the tanks though.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. All my lines are gone. And my pump stopped working. Okay, I guess I have to. Plug. All right. Bring this over. Pretty sure I had an extra.
Bionic Bigfoot 40 said good morning. Oh, Foxy's Fishes. Bootscats said, have you tried wrapping the airlines in foil?
I need like 6 tons of foil. Wait, no, I haven't. Out of here. Good. Wrench. Oh. Let me get a. Me. All right. Here it is. All its glory. Got this from Aquarium Co-op, I think. Not Gemco. All right. Screwdriver. This is.
Greg Guppy Guy said with all that foil DG could pick up the dark side of the moon.
Exactly. All right, what do I need? Oof.
Bootscats said, would you have to wrap all of them, or does Lily just go after the lower tanks?
I think she
Peplin
likes
Creek
to grab
Aquatics said filter change time.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Window
to
Licker
clean it.
32 said, I've got my tin foil hat on. There is others.
Trying to think of where. Add another foot. Should have a filter. If I rinse it, I need to definitely put a. What do you call it?
Peplin Creek Aquatics said that looked very
Let it
dirty.
dry. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. It's been running for a couple of years now. Let me set this here. Set that. There. It's over there. Let's see, should have a filter somewhere. Just didn't remember
Greg Guppy
where.
Guy said, I have one of those that I won on Saturday morning cartoons. I miss those kids.
Oh, yeah. Great, congrats. On here. What's the matter, Popper? Well, you're trying to help, but you're really not. Try to remember where. Fuck.
And Carson 39 said Zoe sighting.
Yup. Over here skulking. Alright, try to remember. Under here. Remember.
Bionic Bigfoot 40 said that is way I have battery-powered air pumps to all my tanks.
Yeah. Well, that could get old quick.
Window Licker 32 said good to see the pupper. Is she feeling good now?
Doing alright. Did I tell you? Oh, I didn't tell you. Stream last week. Oh yeah, here's a. It's alright. This story. Yeah.
Alishanas 9380 said I proudly display my Saturday morning cartoon's first place trophy in the Fishroom.
Nice. I did find the
Peplin
filter.
Creek
It's right
Aquatics said, are you losing a lot of air power? There are some small vents inside the pump that can be cleared out also.
I found the thing. Alright, well. Let me oh, puppy. Alright, let's tell the story. It was wasn't this past Monday, it was the Monday before that. It was after dinner. Wife and I taking the dog around the block. Evening walk. And we walk around the block, and on our walk there's our vet is like diagonally across the street from us, right? So we're walking around behind the vet. On the,
Bionic Bigfoot
like
40 said, Jason, I have one I don't use.
From one, what? Air pump? Brand new filter. So anyway, we're on this walk, and I'm you know, I have the leash of the dog, and I'm talking with the wife, and I'm playing Pokemon Go on my phone, right? And I was catching something. I was like, hey, look, this is a shiny Dratini. I show it to her, and as soon as I turn and look at her, I turn and I see two dogs, like a husky, a white husky, and a German shepherd, barreling down on me. and they came running right up on us. My dog froze. She just kind of stood there like, oh my God. The German Shepherd was like all up in her space, like sniffing her, like, and just like whatever. And my dog kind of like snarled, like, yo, get away from me. And then the German Shepherd just let loose. Grabbed my dog by the leg, bit her, like, grabbed her leg with her mouth, pulled her to the ground, then grabbed her by the back of the neck and had her pinned. I took this German Shepherd. I freaked out, man. Dude, this is still like traumatizing to me. So this was happening. German Shepherd would not let go, so I tackled the German Shepherd to the ground, and I had him pinned, and I put my knee on his neck, and I'm thinking and it wouldn't let go, and my dog's like for a minute, 2 minutes straight, like it was going on, like she's howling. Oh my God! So I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to kill this dog with my bare hands, and then I remembered I had pepper spray in my pocket in my coat, so thank God for that. So meanwhile, that white husky dog is just circling around, like it's gonna keep trying to like coming into attack. And we're like, what the hell? So my wife's like trying to get she's trying to like stop that white dog from attacking or whatever. I don't even know if the white dog was gonna attack, but it just kept like coming in close. Like I don't know if it was just curious, thought we were playing.
Alishanis9380 said throat punch.
Dude, I had my knee on that dog's throat. It wouldn't let go. So I pulled out that pepper spray and I just sprayed it right in its eyes, and it let go. And it kind of jumped back, and then it kept looking like that first thing of pepper spray only just kind of like, yo, okay. Then it kept trying to come again, so I sprayed it ended up spraying it like 3 times in a row before it finally like bolted off somewhere. Meanwhile, the white dog is circling around, kept coming close, and like I'm like we're right by the vet, so I'm like, Lisa, take the dog to the vet and make sure she's okay, because she was like pinned by a neck on the ground by a German Shepherd. So she's making her way inside, and this white dog just keeps coming up. So I'm like, that's it. I just maced that white dog, or pepper sprayed it right in the eyes, and it turned around and it bolted, and almost ran like right into traffic, cars. I felt bad about that, but whatever. So meanwhile, after I pepper sprayed that white dog, that work? Huh? Howard, is it? Feeling it? Guys, I just realized you guys are looking at like an. At least give you it. There you go.
Select Pet said, good thing you use pepper spray and not bear spray. Bear spray is regulated to not harm the bears, but pepper spray doesn't have that regulation.
Oh, I see. Well, whatever it was, it's like this tactical, I don't know, what a pepper spray. It might be bears. Who knows? Anyway, so we get the puppy inside the vet. Vet's looking her over. She has like a puncture wound on her neck. So they gave her, she has vaccines, so she's not worried. We're not worried about babies or anything. But so she had antibiotics and like some, basically ibuprofen for dogs. And yeah, they ended up catching the German Shepherd, and he looked like he was like skin and bones. Is there a reset button on this thing or something? The blower will automatically stop if it senses an overload. If this occurs, please contact the manufacturer or supplier. Not good. Wonder if let me just see if cost of maintenance. Nope, nothing. Not good. Right, luckily, a lot of my big tanks, sumps. So that system will be okay. That system will be okay.
Andy Carson, 39, said, "Is the pump hot to the touch?"
It was, but it's like no hotter than it normally is. It's like it usually, I mean, it's usually pretty warm to the touch anyway. Might have to take this housing off.
Greg Guppy Guy said, "Pew pew, done and done."
Done and done. Mm-hmm. Try to take. I mean, it might have just
Select
gotten
Pet
too
said,
hot.
"I hate when equipment doesn't cooperate. I have a
Yeah.
wave maker that decided it's running in reverse."
Yeah, I hate those. I hate when they do
Alishanars
that.
9380 said, "So what did they do to the shepherd?"
Oh,
Peplin
yes.
Creek Aquatics said, "If you're still having issues, take the pump apart and clean the vent holes."
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah. So they caught the German Shepherd, and the vet grabbed him, and he was like skin and bones, like so. I don't know. He was like starving, but they took him to the Humane Society, picked him up, and last I saw, he was there at the Humane Society. The white dog. There was a post on Facebook about somebody trying to catch it but couldn't, and then that was the last anybody heard of it, and nobody, and that person never responded back. Did he ever catch the dog? So we're thinking maybe they took it in, because I mean, even that dog was, it was a beautiful dog, white, but its fur was like yellow because I don't think anybody was taking care of it. I think these dogs were like raised. I don't know. All right, let's see what happens now. Man, is that might just gotten too hot. That vent hole. Obvious. Man, is that screaming hot.
Winderlicker32 said, "Too bad my pick Rocky wasn't your dog. He would have opened a can of whoop ass on those dogs.
Yeah.
His girlfriend Spot is still with us, and she is sneaky. She would have got them from behind."
Almost out, empty. As a matter of fact, that one. I don't know what to do here unless just try and let it cool down.
Windowlicker32 said, "You're lucky the husky didn't engage."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was happened. Trying to remember, do I have, I don't think I
Victor
have that
Coco
old.
K30 said, "Depths unknown. How did you get through the recent snow?"
It was not fun. I was sick as a dog the day it snowed. And then, you know, of course I had to shovel. Then whatever that weekend, started get. I mean, I felt better. Then my throat started feeling bad. Then I kind of started voice. Finally over it, I think. Hopefully. Dude, I don't know.
Greg Guppy Guy said, I think it was used too much when it was new.
Yeah. Sure what to do here. Plug this here. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to let it sit for a while and calm down. As far as oxygen in some of these tanks, I really got to worry about.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti said I have 7 Higa HGs 067, 18-watt air pumps on all my tanks.
I mean, I do have that diaphragm. Air. That has nothing really, so.
Andy Carson, Form
Bit of a water
39,
change in
said,
here.
did the vet check if the shepherd was chipped so you could find out who to send Zoe's vet bill to?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they did. There was nothing. That's why the Humane Society picked them up. Otherwise, the vet would have just took care of it. Looking for this. Just gonna let this pump cool.
Skipper's
Hopefully.
Aquarium said hello, everyone.
Yo, Skip.
Jazzin.
What's up, buddy? Been, man. Been alright. I've been alright. Been living.
Daniel Valerson, 47, said good morning. Maintenance or broken?
I don't know.
Window Licker 32 said, good golly, Miss Molly is still in house training, but growing fast, go puppy power. The wife needs new shoes now.
Keep up. Up. Guys, kind of hard to see, but his eye. I did this second round of meds. I did the Maricin, and then I did a course of that, which took like a week. And then I took a week off, did a bunch of water changes, and then I did a course of
Skipper's Aquarium said, vacations to Florida are nice. The unpacking sucks ass.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, so I did a week of Maricin, took a week off, and then a week of Maricin 2. I think the Maricin was actually doing a better job. However, now he still has the on his eye, but it does look like it's getting better, and I don't know if maybe I should just chill for a little bit here. Kind of hard to see. Can I get him out of there? Have any air? None of these tanks have air. Well, center rack. Figure that out, man.
Greg Guppy Guy said, I thought the Geo was supposed to vac the tank.
Well, he's not going to vac the meds out of the water or the ammonia or whatever. Nitrates. And I'm always worried that the medicine will kill the beneficial bacteria, and then you have like, cycle. Alright, I gotta fill up that jug apparently. Cool. So, what are we gonna do about air? I think a lot of the tanks that have plants might be okay. Waiting on this. Tank has plants. Brackish. Should be okay for a minute. Trying to think if I have to get a. This tank
Window
I
Licker
gotta worry about.
32 said, "Did you lose power?" Jason and a few other fish tubers weren't so lucky.
Yeah, I heard.
Benno Chart and KJE Fishrooms were hit hard.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we didn't really lose power. At least not for long. This tank's got a canister filter. Definitely surface agitation. Plus, it's got a doesn't even have air. Oh, the protein skimmer runs. This tank has its own filter, so I'm not worried about it. This tank has nothing. That's got to be a problem. This tank has a lot of plants, so it should be okay. This tank has some plants and a hang on or a canister filter, so we should be okay. This tank, very minimal plants, no air. Kind of worried about that one.
Greg Guppy Guy said, "Me too, Liquor. I lost 36 out of 40 tanks."
Oh god, dude, that's horrible. These 4 tanks are all in a sump system, so they're just constantly moving.
Victor Coco K30 said the
Getting air.
Florida outdoor tubs got covered with ice.
Jeez. That tank I got to worry about, but it's got a lot of plants, so I think we'll be okay. Same with that tank on the other side there. This tank's got its own filter. That tank I got to worry about. It does have some guppy grass in there. Okay. And those 2 bottom tanks are filled with plants, so it'll probably be alright. Over here, I was actually going to take the fish out of this tank today anyway, so maybe we start that. Imagine there's a ton of algae in here. Okay, with the next thing. What's that? Yeah, I just got 4. Nope. Oh. Got him. Come on, dude.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti
Lost
said,
one.
"Does anyone use the Higger
Oh, no, there is.
HG067 18-watt air pumps they plug in with battery backup when power goes out?"
I have not used them. Formidacas.
Window Licker 32 said, "It's been really cold and snowy here.
Yeah.
Been a hard winter.
It has
I
been
was
pretty
wondering
rough
about
so
the
far.
definition of blue balls the other night, but it had warmed up a touch here."
All right. Catch these catbot fishes. Boom. Yep.
Congratulations, Bruiser Chibi, on the membership milestone. Bruiser
Right
Chibi
on.
has been an extraordinary aquarist for 28 months.
Right on, dude. Congrats. Thanks for the support. In there. I am going to. Second. up. Don't mind the mess here. There's just all sorts of stuff everywhere. Tape measure. Gross. Dog spray. But I need to add some water to that tank. Or the. No, did I mention that I gotta leave early today? I don't know if I did. I got some plans with the wife. Stuff. But I'm just gonna dump that here, so I'm just gonna. May have to cut the stream. Well, we will have to cut the stream early. And I did not expect to have to deal with the air system not working right off the bat.
Big Steve's glass boxes said,
Yo, what up, Big Steve?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. What's up, man? How you doing? Got all sorts of problems this morning, man. Air system stopped working. Dirty little cat started this whole thing. Sump was low, so the pump was barely. Does the thing where it like pumps and then it pumps itself dry and then everything backwash. And it fills back up enough that it can start pumping again, and then it pumps itself dry, and then it goes and goes back. That's that. Take. Not really sure the water parameters from tank I got.
Big Steve's glass boxes said I was lurking, but the Higger rechargeable air pump looks legit.
Yeah, that's interesting, right? Good idea, I think. All right, so I'm just gonna every couple of like 5 minutes, I'm gonna add water to that. Okay, cool. All right, let's go back over here and tank is empty. Nope, I already see a fish I missed. Come here, you. I do with the net. Hiding, little dude. Here, little guy.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti said they are about $70–$80 or more.
$78? Is that what you said? $70 or $80? Algae. Mm-mm-mm. Well, good news is I think the hair algae has choked out the alarm going off. 10-minute timer. Should tell me that that RO jug is almost full. This. RO to quarantine tank with the geophagus in it. Blackbeard on there. Couple of.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti said Big Steve's glass boxes, they 2 models of them.
Oh, okay. I see. Talking about the air pumps. Yeah. See, this is, I guess, the importance of having some sort of like backup plan. No. Video this. See if there's any. Obviously not now, but. Oh, I ain't seen anything.
Window Licker 32 said, hey peeps, did you rock and roll with Kiss yesterday? Happy belated Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. I had chicken strips at the gas station with my wife. That was ours. That's good enough. Go see about this jug. Timer. Alright, I'm gonna dump the RO. Pretty much done. Tank down. Maybe not right now, but in the near future. Had a jug of RO.
Window Licker 32 said, OMG Jason did the gas station. I forgot get something quick, move Lowell.
Well, we got these. There's like delis, like basically inside the gas stations. Like we got like a Wawa and a Sheetz, right? If you guys have any of these around you, but Wawa was like the original. Just to be able to go in there and you could like go to the deli counter and order like hoagies. I don't know what you guys call them, subs, grinders, whatever. But we call them hoagies. And yeah. Then they started doing in Wawa Sheetz. Like Wawa was eastern Pennsylvania and Sheetz was more like central, western Pennsylvania. They had like an agreement for like decades.
Whips World said,
like a line.
You've
Don't
been
cross
very
this line.
entertaining, even if I can't contribute.
It's good.
It's raining, I'm driving, and the drop-off is severe in places. Getting gas now so hell all. Blanket hugs all around. 2 for Pep.
2 for Pep. So yep, we're at. Oh, let me try plugging in this. Hot. Really is still freaking hot. Like it's too hot to touch. Still. So I guess we'll let it cool a little bit longer. It's almost 10 a.m. I gotta go get out of here soon. So, alarm.
Skipper's Aquarium said went to a H-Mart in Orlando. Looks like a road trip to Virginia. Benjamin Peters, 85, said, "Good morning, Jason and deep water peeps." Sawfault Regia Detecting said hit that like button, it's free.
Congratulations, Fisherman Seer, on the membership milestone. Fisherman Seer has been an extraordinary aquarist for 29 months.
Benjamin Peters, 85, said Jason all muted.
I'm muted. Can you hear me now?
Window Licker, 32, said no sound.
How about
Jason. Bionic Bigfoot Foddy said no sound.
now? No sound, no sound, no sound. How about now? Can you hear me? Let me go back over here. Sometimes when I mute, like if I put...
Congratulations, Peplin Creek Aquatics, on the membership milestone. Peplin Creek Aquatics has been an extraordinary aquarist for 29 months.
Congrats!
Benjamin Peters, Satun 85, said you are back.
Okay. Yeah, my headset has a mic on it. And if I put the mic up, it mutes it. Sometimes when I put it
Window
back
Licker
down,
32
it does
said
not
you're back.
unmute it. So I gotta like cycle
Bionic
it.
Bigfoot
Weird.
Faulty said sound good.
So I don't know how long
Skipper's
I've been
Aquarium
away.
said I did a short on their live food area.
My live food here. I got blackworms on the fronts, or hang on to whatever. Gotta put water in there. Then I have a bunch of deli containers over here. Corner. Gotta
Pum pum
clean this up one
pum
of these days.
pum 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 pum.
Now, like I was saying, I don't know if you heard me, but I was saying if the air system tanks I'm really worried about is this one because this doesn't have anything in it like any other filtration. It has one little stick of a plant in there, but I don't think that's going to be enough for any sort of oxygen. This tank has its own hang on the back filter, so there's going to be some sort of surface tension breaking. This one has a lot of plants. This one I'm worried about because that has nothing. That one has a lot of plants. That one has a lot of plants. That one doesn't have so many plants. This one also has a canister filter. Crazy worried about it. These 4 tanks are all in that sump. These sumps, those are okay. That tank has its own
Skipper's
hang-on-back
Aquarium
filter.
said H-Mart is an Asian grocery store on steroids.
Oh, nice.
They have a live food area.
Dude, there's
The closest one is in VA.
There's a... I want to check out Asian markets. There's one about an hour from here called Aussie Market. Man, they got all sorts of stuff there. Go there quite a bit.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said, "See those 2 nipples in the casting on the pump? I think those are your intake vents. Make sure they are cleaned out."
Back over here. What are you talking about? These. Up top here. This. Not though. I think, I don't know, maybe it has
Peplin Creek Aquatics said those...
days. As good as it gets, man. Break out the compressor. Warm.
Skipper's Aquarium said you may have to tear it down.
Yeah. We'll see. I might just have to replace it. Although I don't think. It did tell me to call the number. Ever stop functioning
Peplin
because it
Creek
got hot.
Aquatics said that's how the air gets into the pump itself.
Yeah.
Might have to casting apart to clean them properly.
I see what you're saying. Maybe. Well, if it doesn't work, I'm just going to let it cool down for a while until it gets like room temp. There might be, sometimes there's like thermal fuses in these things that, you know, they're designed to stop themselves from getting too hot. Shut themselves off. And then when they cool down, the fuse resets. Gonna feed you guys. Right now, there's like some fry in some of these tanks, but most of these tanks are empty. Well, they got shrimp. There's blue dreams in this. And that one. Gotta make sure I keep the shrimp alive.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said if it's worn out, you can get complete rebuild kits for them.
Oh, cool. That's good to know. But in the meantime, I gotta figure out something. That's what. This tank. I'm just gonna start this. My siphon overflow. So what I'm doing here? Yeah. Got this valve, right? That's wide open. Way too much. Like that.
Fishy Monster said
Little
that's
trickle.
why you should have a backup pump.
Right, I should. I'll keep this trickling like that. I don't want it to go into.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti
Gotta go slow.
said Saltwater Aquarium has the Higger HGO67 18-watt air pump for $63 right now. Window Like a 32 said, what about that noisy air pump you had? Could it handle it for a bit till you get that one running?
Didn't I? I gave it to somebody. I was looking for it. I don't have it. Gave it away. Pretty sure I gave it away to. Yeah, that really noisy one. I was thinking about it. I could just hook it in. I don't see it. I think sure I got rid of it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I was saying, I will here so in case I overflow, I got at least a warning mechanism. Bucket's got an epi. That siphon should still be maintained. I haven't broken. Once it fills up enough.
Fishy Mon said you didn't give it to me.
Give it to you. I gave it to somebody. I know I gave, remember Robert? I don't remember what his channel name was. Anyway, I gave him one. I sent him one like a long time. That might have been the only one I had. Hold on. Add some more water. Acclimating. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was talking about. That's what I was saying before, like when my sound was cut off. I have this. That's. You can hear me. I have this diaphragm pump that I got from Emco.
Bionic Bigfoot Fody said
I'm
hello,
running like
Fishy
none of the
Monster.
tanks. It was originally going to run 8, 12, 14 tanks on it, and I'm currently only running 3, 4. Airdrops would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 airdrops. Was going to run, so I could always take an emergency line to tanks. I might do. Hoping this cools down enough to believe how screaming hot that's been. It's been like an hour, and it's still like beyond, like I can't even touch it. Burning my hand. After an hour. Been shut off for an hour.
Fishy160 said, just blow on the PVC pipe. You should have enough hot air to operate all them tanks.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now, take this, take these broken wings, learn to live so free. Plug it in here. That valve, close.
Windowlicker32 said, how long have you had the water change on for? Did you change it last week? What's the numbers saying lately?
Oh, I haven't done the
Fishymon
testing.
said, good morning, everyone, and you to Jazrin.
I don't know if I'm going to have time to test. I haven't mixed, I got to mix the water up yet. I may have to do that off screen. It's been a couple weeks. I guess we could look. I haven't even turned the lights on that yet. Don't worry, there's still Blackbeard in there for you. Let's take a look. Birds. Those.
That's lovely, that is.
Yes. Athos and fell off again. No. Problem is, when that falls off, it always falls like right there in the gravel. Problem. whatever. Oh, let me add the other gallon of RO to the quarantine tank. Now, around.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said put the wave maker close to the top of the water so it can aerate the tank while the pump's down.
Well, this tank has a hang on the back that has it's one of those Seachem ones that has the surface skimming thing. Plus the hang on the back itself. So that's kind of doing that job. So I wasn't too worried about the air in this tank. All right, let me let's go back. I'm gonna try plugging this in again and see if it works. If it's cooled down. Ooh, yeah. Cool. I think that was it. I think it just got too hot, guys. I think maybe it wasn't getting enough airflow because the filter was choked. Cool. So, cooled down. All right. Got a new filter for it. So hopefully, the only other thing I got to figure out is all the airlines that the little cat has chewed apart. I think is what the original problem was.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti said clean air filter more times.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. This is the first time I've ever changed it or even touched it in, what, 3 years? Probably not the best.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said if the pump's that hot, I would say it a pump issue.
I think what it is I think because it wasn't getting the air wasn't flowing as the way it should have been. When I shut those valves, I think I created a I think it was struggling because it was too clogged, the filter, right? That closed whatever air valves I had. It was kind of created a lot of back pressure, I think. I think it just got too hot. See, man. Keep an eye on it.
Fishy Mansour said, did you plug it in? Is it working?
Yeah, it did. It started. Plugged it in. Cooled down enough. Working again. And what is going on?
Bionic Bigfoot 40 said later, we look for airline holes.
Yeah.
Peplin Creek
project.
Aquatics said 3 years with same filter is most likely the issue.
Yeah.
If dirt gets into the pump body, it wears faster. Time for a rebuild or new one is my guess.
Well, I just changed the filter, so hopefully that
Windowlicker32 said,
did the job.
You have way too much patience with that wavemaker.
Dude, you telling me,
I'm still
man.
holding out on the brain fart of Coop Powerhead that fits on the Coop sponge filter. Kills 2 birds 1 stone.
Yeah.
No more air stone.
Yeah. Yeah. I got that tank I took the hang on the backs, or the sponge filters out. So. Good enough. Now, I'm going to try and reinstall it.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti said, How long will it last?
See. Gonna... Power cord there. Unplugged for the moment. Now, no guarantees that when I start this back up, it's not going to repeat again, all right? Because under here, yeah, I open up one, this one, that one. Goes this. Off. Hook this back up. All right, there's that, there's this. Test it. In. Plug her in. All right, hear it. Chugging. The air moving. Good sign. Moving in that tank too. Put over here. Yup. Yup. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to.
Windowlicker32 said, Did you finish the dog story? I'm pretty sure you didn't say good morning to everybody.
Oh.
LOL.
You're right, I didn't. Sorry. Did finish the dog story. I believe. Yeah, so the last I heard, the dog was at the Humane Society. They did call me to find out what was going on and for my side of the story. Not like there was any other side. Oh, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, so after the wife got the dog inside the vet, and I had that white dog kept circling around. I pepper sprayed it, and it went off running. At this point, the wife was in the vet. And then around the corner, I kept thinking, like, when this all went down, I kept thinking it was like somebody was just walking their dogs off the leash, right? And I was expecting to see somebody come around a corner and they'd be like, yo, get your dog. But nobody ever showed up. And so in the meantime, like, after I pepper sprayed that white dog and he went running, the wife took our dog in the vet. Around the corner came this kid. He was probably like, middle school, 12, 13 years old, whatever. And I was like, yo, is this your dog? He's like, no, that dog just attacked me too. And then he was all like, I'm just trying to get home. And he was walking like past me in the alley, and all of a sudden that German Shepherd came running back around towards us. And he got all freaked out. I was like, yo, kid, get over here. I got pepper spray. I will pepper spray him again. And he just kept looking at us. And then he ended up running down the road. And then that's when went back vet's office. They sent people out and they caught the dog. Took him to the Humane Society. Alexa, stop. That's the story. The pupper, she had a little bite wound on her neck. They gave her antibiotics. She already had a rabies vaccine. Don't have to worry. All right, looks like I'm seeing all the air moving. That's moving, that's moving, that's moving. That's moving, that's moving. That's moving. That's moving. Sweet. Okay, cool. 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 Those tanks I don't even need. Out air. Mm-hmm. So, and probably because it's clogged. I get these guys. So, I will, as the bubbling.
Victor Coco K30 said depths unknown. Thanks for live streaming. Good to see you back.
Thanks, man. Here. Thanks for joining. I can turn that down. Yeah, I think probably gonna be. I gotta head out soon. Have to wrap it up.
Window Licker 32 said, "Hell yeah, Victor. It's called Family Day here. Happy holiday, peeps."
Right. Holidays. Tomorrow's a holiday. Americans. President's Day. Yay. Yay. Our O jug is full. Next one. Seems to be working. Got air flowing, air flowing. I see air in most tanks moving now. This is good. Yes. Might have to readdress the air system here.
Bionic Bigfoot Foti said, "Just the other day for me."
Just another day without you. Just another day. song is going to be stuck in my head for weeks now. It was already stuck in my head for weeks. Now it's even worse. All right. That's the worms. One of these days I'm going to get this project done too. But I got lots of things to do. Get on it. Yeah, sorry I got to cut it short, guys, but I need to get motivated. Get out. Appreciate everybody hanging out. It was a very interesting stream. Not exactly what I wanted to be doing, but you know, things pop up. Got to take care of problems as they arise, I guess.
Windowlicker32 said,
Fishroom life.
sorry, Dennis, not all of us have reached the age of FU in life.
Yeah, damn it. All right, guys, thanks. Appreciate it. You got any questions, comments, you know, leave them down below. I do all that stuff,
Fishy
answer all
Mom
that
said,
stuff.
so crisis averted.
Yeah, looks like it. For now. Now I got to think about backup. What to do. Yeah, like I said, leave any comments, questions you got down below. I read all that, answer all that. You got anything you want to show
Peplin
off?
Creek
Email?
Aquatics said, thanks, Jason. Order another pump.
Yeah, good idea. Comes on at least a backup system. Yeah, anything you want to show me behind the scenes or whatever, there's an email if you need it. Otherwise, hit that like if you haven't. Subscribe if you're not. Guys, next week. All right, thanks. Bye.